today we will try to complete this ergonomics, and maximum focus will be on examination point of view. So we were discussing Society of Automotive Engineers packaging practices for ergonomics. I have already uploaded this. I hope you have flipped through this. So these are the different standards. So packaging is a term used in automobile industry to describe the activities which are involved in locating various systems. Like I told you, clutch, that is transmission system, that is engine, clutch, gearbox, propeller shaft. So this is what a setting arrangement is. How to develop
So can you repeat the term packaging? I didn't got its concept.
packaging means basically it is how to pack your drivers and riders comfortably and ergonomically. That is what is called as the packaging. That is how do you pack a product inside a box. Like suppose if you ask something from Amazon or from other thing, so how do they pack in a cartoon? So here vehicle packaging means how do you pack comfortably or ergonomically your drivers and riders. Understood, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how the layout should be designed so that there will be a comfort to the driver and there will be a comfort to the riders also. If it is long travel journey, like 10 hours or 12 hours, many people they travel by road in a car, like from Mumbai to Gujarat. There are many people who are traveling regularly on weekly basis. It's not a joke, sitting, for 12 hours. So J182 is for your three-dimensional reference system. So these are the various standards which are available, which you have to refer, and your ergonomic design should conform these standards. These are the vehicle coordinate systems, then motor vehicle dimensions which you have to abide if you want to satisfy their norms, because they will check your vehicle dimensions. The inspectors or the audit people they will come and they will check it, and if it conforms to their standards or if the dimensions are as per their standards, then only you can, or then only they will certify that this conforms to this standard or this is as per this standard. Earlier the templates were used like this because see, no doubt computers, software, AutoCAD software or modeling softwares, they are doing wonderful jobs. But but it is difficult to visualize because sometimes the drawings are so complex and one is to one. That is, many people they are comfortable on one is to one drawing on the board drawing. But of course now you can zoom on, zoom out, and you can visualize also. In the angle itself, you have knee angle, ankle angle, pedal plane angle, so many things. So, like this, you can consider, various workplaces, various assemblies, switchgear assemblies, lock assemblies, furniture assemblies, cupboard assemblies. What should be the dimensions for the headroom? What should be the dimension for the belt height? So they call it as a shoulder room, they call it as a belt room, they call it as a head room, elbow room, hip room, the knee clearance, so that your knee can rest comfortably. Even they have automobile, many automobiles manufacturers, they have sponsorship program also for higher education, especially in ergonomics. Of course, you have to satisfy their eligibility criteria that is, you should have worked there for 2 or 3 years. Then only they sponsor, not immediately. This is something beyond the syllabus. What I am showing you, because few students I know they are interested. Are also aware that in foreign countries, the unmanned vehicles, programmed vehicles, the research is going on, and there are already vehicles which are unmanned, operating between two fixed, that is start to end, that is source and destination. So that is what is nothing but human information processing. So here driver is an information processor. He processes the information, that is information about the traffic, information about the crowds, information about the collision, hmm, and how fast he should react. So if it is ergonomically well designed, then definitely his reaction times and his processing time will be less. And that's why ergonomics plays important role. So error, see, they have defined definition of error beautifully: an act involving an unintentional deviation from the truth or accuracy. Hmm. So error is unintentional. If something is doing intentionally, then that is not called as an error. It is a mischief. It is done with some intention, and it may be it may lead to failures, or it may lead to loss if the error is with intention, that is playing with the machines, then changing the data, changing the setups. This has been done intentionally, and that's why we have to ergonomically design, or you have to provide the interlocks such a way that people cannot manipulate. So you may be aware that there are hardware locks, there are software locks. Hmm. Even ergonomics is so advanced that uh, they can give the locks in the software such a way that after say 100 cycles, or after 1000 cycles, or after say 10,000 pieces, machine will stop. Machine will stop, because sometimes in the quotation or in the purchase the terms are mentioned like that some percentage of the payment is pending, like say 10%, 15%. Sometimes they say, the customer says that 10% or 15% will be paid after satisfactory performance. or after installation and commissioning. So many times the customer he doesn't pay. You know, he doesn't pay that balance 10% to 15% to you. That is, you are the supposed manufacturer, and you have supplied the machine to the customer. And it is obvious terms and condition mean that 10% or 15% will be paid after the installation, commissioning, or after satisfactory performance, maybe after 1 month. But many times customer doesn't pay. So in such cases, these ergonomics engineers they they design the system in such a way that after a month that machine will stop, or after 1,000 pieces or whatever it is, that machine will stop. That the customer has to contact, and then that time it can be said that yes, this was the promise that after 1,000 pieces or after 1 month and after installation and commissioning, successful commissioning, this much balance payment has to be paid, 10% or 15%. So that's why we have put a law. We have put a law. Then the customer will say, okay, sorry, we'll pay. Okay. Then once they make the balance payment, then they will release it. And sometimes that ergonomics locks are so funny, I will say. You won't imagine. They will just tell on the phone, okay, you go to this button and just keep that button pressed for 15 to 20 seconds. And then interlock will be released. So this is what your thumb pressure or finger pressure or your buttons has to be designed in such a way that if you keep that button pressed for say 20 seconds, it should be able to release that interlocks. And these are the real facts. This is what the peoples are doing. Just a long press for 20 seconds, a particular button, and the locks are released, and the machine is put into operation. But
सर ये
of
कौन
course,
से केस में था?
the HMIs, any like say acid filling machines or any machines or equipments you supply. So there is normally PLC रहता है और HMI रहता है. HMI means it's a human machine interface which are designed ergonomically. So in that HMIs, most of the equipments are designed like that. The lock gets activated and then it get released once you press the particular button for long press. It can be any machines. It can be acid filling machines, it can be leveling machines, it can be presses, or it can be a turnkey project, anything. Wherever there is a HMI, HMI means human machine interface. Wherever there is a HMI, and wherever there are PLCs and HMI, you can design such type of buttons. You can design such type of
नहीं
locks.
सर, वो आप बोल रहे थे ना कि पेमेंट करने के लिए
हाँ, पेमेंट कैसा रहता है, मतलब जो भी प्रोजेक्ट रहता है ना, सपोज नो यू आर अ मैन्युफैक्चरर एंड यू आर सप्लाइंग टू सम बैटरी इक्विपमेंट्स. ओके, you have some project, you have made a conveyor, okay, and you have to conveyor which is resistance to acidic environment. So your all the parts should be of stainless steel and plastics. Okay, so the terms and condition mean the customer will first release the advance. Okay, then only you will start, then you will dispatch the machine. Okay, so at the time of dispatch, say advance आपको दिया 50%. At the time of dispatch, you will ask for 30%, so 80% हो गया. Then 20% every customer क्या करता है, they keep. So that 20% is to be paid after installation and commissioning and satisfactory performance. That 20% will be released. Most of the customers, the payment terms are like this. But what happens many times, the customers try to squeeze or try to exploit that money, 20%. Even after installation, commissioning, and successful performance, they try to avoid to pay this 20%. क्योंकि अभी मशीन तो आ गया, मशीन तो चल रहा है, तो क्यों पैसा देने का, ऐसा माइंड सेट रहता है. नॉट ऑल, आई एम टेलिंग यू फ्यू कस्टमर्स, उनका माइंड सेट ऐसा रहता है. अंडरस्टैंड.
यस यस.
सो इसके लिए वो 20% मिलने के लिए, नाउ व्हाट यू विल डू, यू विल पुट दिस सॉफ्टवेयर लॉक्स so that after 1 month or after 2 months that machine will stop, or after certain number of cycles.
यस.
There are some errors, visibility error, Indian. So you have to understand this error and how these errors can be eliminated by suitably designing the workplace. So you must know the importance of the functions, how many times it is going to be used, that is frequency of the use, what should be the sequence of the use, how to group the controls. Then only you can design a workplace ergonomically properly. Visuals are always best. There can be voice displays also, there can be voice activated controls also. Hmm. Like we have mobile के ऊपर also you can get the information with the help of a voice. So even the machines, there are CNC machines which are operated through voice, and that is also called as the VNC, that is voice numerical control. VNC, it is not VMC, it is VNC, it is voice numerical control. So imagine how the ergonomics will be in there. Then डिस्प्ले डिजाइन हम लोग को तो इजी लगता है बट देर इज अगेन a science and engineering in that. How should be the colors, the contrast, when to have a combinations of contrast color or same color, why to go for black and white, why not blue red, why this green color, orange color, red color, blue color, red color. This is just a repeated slide. So as far as possible, we go for hands-free control. Like now we have mobiles, isn't it? It's hands-free to the earphones. So it's not only keeps your hands free, but it is for medical science also it is good, because what medical science is that you should avoid keeping contact of your mobiles to the ear. You should try to keep as away as possible. So it's a good practice that you keep mobile away from your body at least 1 feet. So keep a distance of 1 feet. So these are the different considerations what we do. This is again important from your examination point of view. That is slide number 184. That is findability. That is you should be able to search, because everything is there but we don't get identification. So you have to label it, shape it properly, then reach, then grasp, operability. Everything has been discussed again in detail. Findability. In findability, what are the factors? That is that it should be viewed properly. So ease of viewing. Then you have to locate. Your location also should be proper. Like you have 100 files. So 100 files may say if you want a particular file, so you should know where that file is kept. So how to index it, and how to locate that location in a faster way. So as I have told you that many certifying agencies, like suppose if you have a company and if you are applying for certifications, then if you don't produce any information within 3 minutes, then you are disqualified. That means your quality management systems is not as per the standards. Everything, whatever is asked, any information, whether it is in soft way or in hard way, should be available not more than 3 minutes. Within 3 minutes, you have to produce. The goal, that is the book which I have told. it is written in a story form. There he has said that book is the author is gold rat. He has said any plant where the peoples are continuously, searching, and they are busy with finding the things and building, that plant has lowest efficiency. People should work comfortably. Engineers should be free to do the development activities. It should be a relaxed environment. It should not be like, war kind of things. These concepts are altogether different. Like inventory. Inventory, we say that if there are 10 products or 10 machines or 10 round bars, that is my inventory. He said no, that is not an inventory. Output, his definitions are different and they are applicable also. Inventory says suppose a particular person's knowledge, like a chief manager's or a production manager's knowledge, is an inventory. Suppose if you are sent for training abroad on deputation for 2 months, so that is an inventory which is going to convert into throughput or output. So this is regarding field of view. It is driver viewer, vehicle, targets, environment. So what are the driver characteristics? Eye locations, visual capabilities, visual sampling behavior, head turning abilities, head movements, driver age. So these are all studied when you are ergonomically designing the place. Vehicle characteristics are also studied. That is whether it has wiping and defrosting system. That is this. Targets. That is other vehicles, pedestrians, animals, roadways. Animals, pedestrians. This is the chronic problem in our country. You don't know when the pedestrians, when the peoples will cross. You don't know when the animal will come in between, like dogs or cow. Many times you are seen on the highways, the animals, the cows, they are sitting on the highway or on the street itself. Environment, whether it is day, night, dawn,
Sir,
dusky, foggy. Yeah,
sir, according to you, which company manufactures better ergonomic cars?
Volkswagen, according to me. I'll show one video also, Volkswagen car. As far as
Okay.
my knowledge, huh? Yeah. Of course, I have not seen many, but whatever I've seen Volkswagen, I've seen Mercedes car plant, I've seen Mahindra car, because I have not seen any plants abroad, but I have seen it here in Nasik Chakam. Mercedes, Volkswagen, Mahindra, even I have seen Tata also, and then Bajaj. Tata that is Telco, that is in Pune, and Bajaj also. So this out of these five plants, at least Volkswagen is well ergonomically designed. Even the floorings, if you see, do you know what is the material for the floorings they are used? Can you imagine? Flooring,
Materials for
flooring,
what?
flooring, Javin,
Acha, हाँ, flooring.
flooring. Yeah.
Uh,
Can you just guess? Anyone
Maybe
can guess?
some synthetic material or that leather matting.
Not leather. Now synthetic material means synthetic material.
silicon based synthetic material.
They have used throughout their shop floor. They have used wooden flooring, totally wooden flooring, wooden. Because
Oh,
ergonomically they have found out that it gives very good comfort and it increases the efficiency of the people. So throughout it is wooden flooring, wooden. It is not
in
cement.
inside the car or in the plant you
No,
are
no,
saying?
in the plant. I'm talking
Ah,
about
okay.
plant. Yeah,
Oh, oh.
I'm talking about in the plant. Normally in the plant it is of cement, concrete, no, generally,
Yes, yes.
isn't it? But there are Volkswagen plant. I'm talking about this Chakan plant. If you visit, and Chakan plant, I think anybody can visit. You will just go to their website. I don't know what is the current position, but at least 3 years back, on the website, no, there is uh, a tag wherein you can book your appointment because that's a marketing strategy there. They invite people from the schools, from the colleges, from the industry, come visit our plant. Okay, so first is initially they give a video introduction. Okay, and then there is a visitor track itself. So you have to travel along that track only, visitor track. So they show you the entire plant, and it's a 2 hour visit. 2 hour visit. So it's completely wooden flooring in Chakan. And even this Parley also, Parley G, they also invite peoples. If your society wants to visit, you can contact them. So they make arrangement for pickup and delivery also. Then once you go to their plant, then they will show their video, their product range. They'll give you the biscuits, Parle G, all the biscuits to eat, and then they will take you to the plant. So actually, it's something to the society, and of course, that's a marketing strategy also. So it's a direct, approach to the customers. So this Volkswagen, on the website, that facility was available, that visit facility.
Yes, sir.
So these are the types of view: direct, indirect, 360-degree visibility. I'm just running fast because ergonomics now we cannot, spend much time. There are a lot of other things to be covered, and this is what is not actually in your syllabus. But since something I wanted to give beyond syllabus, so that's why I'm just showing you this because I don't know. Even though it is uploaded, I don't know how many students will go through that. So at least if I'm showing, at least you'll remember something. Yes, like this I had seen somewhere. So you can get even superimposed views from left and right eyes. If the drivers are tall, or if the drivers are short, tall driver, short driver, the view, the coverage, the view coverage will differ. These wipers and defroster, these are very important. Even in our case also, like suppose if you want to go from here to Nasik or whatever it is, so in between you have that Karjat Ka Ghat. So there in at least it is most of the time in the morning it is very foggy, so it is very difficult to drive. So that blocks the vision. So this is the range of coverage. Then blue color lights.
सर पिछले स्लाइड में
Yeah.
जाइए.
Sorry,
Previous slide, can you go to previous slide?
this one inside
Oh,
rear view mirror.
no, no, no.
This
Yeah,
one.
this.
Yeah. This.
हाँ, फिर वो जो ट्रायंगल है वहां पर बीच में दो एक ब्लू लाइन और एक ग्रीन लाइन के बीच में जो ट्रायंगल है,
ब्लू लाइन और ग्रीन
ग्रीन
लाइन के
लाइन,
बीच में। हाँ।
ये जो है ना, टेक द राइट ब्लू लाइन एंड द लेफ्ट ग्रीन लाइन, या ये बीच में जो एक्यूट एंगल जो बन रहा है,
नीचे का।
हाँ ये वाला कर्सर के बीच में जो एंगल है ना,
दिस
हाँ
एंगल।
सर
हाँ।
इसको ब्लाइंड स्पॉट बोलेंगे ना फिर।
यस यस यस, यू गॉट इट।
तो यहाँ पर कैमरास लगाते हैं ना कंपनी, मतलब
एग्जैक्टली एग्जैक्टली। हाउ डिड यू नो दैट?
नहीं सर, क्यूरियोसिटी था उसमें तो याद
ओके
था।
ओके, गुड ऑब्जर्वेशन। You can see how much detailing has been done. And lighting to plays very important role in ergonomics. Whether it is automobile or whether it is any plant, lighting plays very important roles. Whether it is institution, whether it is bank, or whether it is power plant, thermal plant, so everywhere lighting plays very important. Or whether it is street lights or whether it is highway. So how should be the illumination? What type of lamps are used? The human factor issues in lighting. What is the visibility at the night? Target detection, identification, visibility distances. Then there should not be glare. That will cause the discomfort and disability. So you have to have a trade-off, means compromise between your visibility and glare. अभी ऐसा रहता है कि सपोज इफ यू आर ड्राइविंग अ फोर व्हीलर एंड सामने से ट्रक आ रहा है, so if his headlights are there, then many times you are not able to, if I mean they are in the opposite directions, so and if there are no street
सर
lights,
your
then
यहाँ पे
sometimes you have to
इसमें
stop your vehicle and let that truck go. So that should not happen.
सर वो विजिबिलिटी और ग्लेयर के बीच में डिफरेंस, ट्रेड ऑफ कैसे है वो नहीं समझा सर, डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था।
हाँ मतलब you have to trade off मतलब compromise. That is, sometimes it may be possible that you cannot avoid the glare sometimes. So in that case, you you cannot have totally anti glare. So you allow some glare. That is what is called as the compromise. That is what is called the trade-off between visibility and glare.
सर ट्रेड ऑफ कर रहे हैं मतलब कुछ तो रीजन होगा ना कि
And matlab, technically it may not be possible to completely avoid the glare. If you want clear visibility, technically it cannot be possible that you avoid the glare completely. So that time you
सर
allow.
ग्लेयर हमारे जो विंडशील्ड पे आता है सामने वाली उस पे, राइट? तो सर
Yes.
अगर कार का हाइट बड़ा होगा तो फिर नहीं आता ना वो, या फिर जो
हाँ
जो एंगल होगा रूफ के सामने जो एंगल रहता है विजिबल कांच का, उसका अगर एंगल ज्यादा बड़ा होगा फिर भी नहीं होगा, राइट?
yeah, but then suppose there are limitations on the height also. Correct. No? Then material cost, then product cost, then norms. So that all factors are there. You cannot go beyond certain heights. So you have to optimize that.
Okay, okay.
You cannot go on increasing the width. There are there are norms. As per that norms only you have to go width height. You know the light measurement units. That is, it is measured in lumen, lux. Luminous intensity is measured in candela. See, so far though I don't know. You may be knowing only this candela only. But then you have light flux per unit solid angle, lumen per solid angles are measured in stray radian. Then illumination or illuminance, that is
पता है
measured in
सर, ये
foot
पता है,
candle.
12th में था
Sorry,
ये।
12th में खाली यही था ना आपको?
नहीं सर,
सॉरी,
लक्स लक्स के ऊपर
लक्स,
क्वेश्चंस नहीं थे, पर टर्म
हाँ
आया था।
हाँ, लक्स और कैंडल उतना ही था वहाँ, बट ये सब नहीं था ना।
नो नो, ल्यूमिनेंस फुट कैंडल ये नहीं था।
और इन इंजीनियरिंग में भी नहीं था। तो लाइटिंग कैलकुलेशंस, everything is mathematically modeled. Is how much it will reach, how it will reach. Low beam headlamps aimed at 4 inches at 25 feet, aimed down 4 inches at 25 feet. These are the lighting standards you have to follow. For the tail lamps 585, for the stop lamps 586. And it is audited. You just cannot anyhow you can mention in your vehicle that I am J585 certified. You need to attach the certificates issued by certifying agencies. Entry exit to it is very important. That is your entry in the vehicle should be comfortable, at the same time exit also should be comfortable. So see ergonomics, क्या क्या है ergonomics इसमें? Door openings, hinges, door angles, door body sides, rocker design, handles, seat effects. Do you know what is this rear vent and front vent? And
Yes, sir.
यस सर।
this front vent
So they are the
and
quarter glass
rear vent.
behind the rear door and front door. Small glass,
Uh,
which are like used for braking in emergency if necessary.
uh, yeah. Again, this the position of the handle, the repeated slide. Handle grabs, that is grip, then clearance, the under clearance. This is for the petrol tank, no? This is a space available for the driver to slide into the seat. Door lock, manual control, grip type, size, clearances, auto grip. Even the people I have seen the Volkswagen plant may compulsorily they have to wear clothes. All the staff. Have you seen or do you know this? All the
यस सर।
staff and all the work, you know that. all the
असेंबली लाइन में
workers.
ना,
Sorry.
असेंबली लाइन के टाइम पे, राइट?
हाँ हाँ हाँ, assembly lines में. Assembly lines में all the workers, staff, engineers, suppliers, they have to compulsory wear the gloves, and that gloves has to be changed every day. They cannot, no, nobody can enter on the shop floor with chain in the neck, or they cannot have a wristwatch, they cannot have a belt. They have to remove this everything, and then only they are allowed to enter. No wristwatch, no chain, no rings in the fingers, nothing. Every day the uniform will be, उनका जो uniform रहता है, it will be washed, cleaned. So to study the issues for the entry, exit, and head, leg, and foot spaces. How to enter in the tight spaces. They will have problems like short leg drivers or very tall. Sometimes you have to go for tailor made. This is what the picture, short and heighted. Long torso drivers, long leg drivers. So all these factors you have to consider. The dimensions related to entry and exit. Some more factors. Four dimensions. There are some ergonomic issues in vehicle exterior interfaces. How to overcome that. With engine now, if it is engine compartment, then your ergonomics should consider mm, that checking engine oil, filling of the engine oil, notifications, checking washer fluid, coolant level, filling coolant. Mm. So all these notifications should come in the HMI, is human machine interface. And nowadays it is very common. Dipstick should be able to spot easily. So if it is tall yellow, then it can be found easily. Like this. Your washer also can be color coded. These are some end-on visibilities. It is the cold level or the hot level. Fuse box location, fuse panel. is your dicky. Many times, whenever you keep the heavy luggages, mm, because of the weight, this sinks down. And if there are speed breakers, then your differential or other devices they touch. So that also has to be taken care of. So to keep observing, keep communicating, and then resolve the issues. This is one example given. That is, what is the task? And the task is opening the hood and checking the oil. See how it is, analyzed. Okay, so this was something which was not in your syllabus, and we'll wind up ergonomics here. So from the examination point of view, just 5 marks, 5 to maximum 10 marks. What is ergonomics? Define ergonomics. What are the factors to be considered in ergonomics? And then if it is 10 marks, then give an example mm, of ergonomically designed workplace. So you can have choice. You can go for this car example, or you can go for any other example, like simple example like uh, uh, a pen assembly or a lock assembly. So the weightage will be 5 to 10 marks here. So I'll just quickly flip through the few slides which are remaining here. And just to show you any important slide, similes. Simultaneous engineering is nothing but concurrent engineering. It is all the departments they are working together. Now it is concurrent engineering only. This is important slide. This I was looking for. That is, what are the ergonomic engineers' responsibilities? It is slide number 355. This 356. This also you can read it. What are the problems and challenges? Then what are the possible steps for ergonomic implementation? So this last few slides you can go through. The last 5 slides from 357 to 360, 356, 57, 58, 59, and 60. Okay, thank you very much. I already uploaded this. If you have any doubts, you can definitely interact.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.